that comes from their parent. So we may buy a bunch of teddy bears or basketballs, and the incarcerated parents are allowed to write a note, and then we give that to them as if their parents gave it to them. So it's a lot of different products, as well as, I'm not sure if you know, I didn't know until they told me that a lot of apartments or places that rent do not rent to people with felonies. Mm-hmm. Rather it's drugs or murder or whatever it is, they don't rent to them if you have any kind of criminal history. And so how are you supposed to get an apartment then? How are you supposed to live effectively on your own if you're not able to rent? And if they do rent to them, their deposit may be 4 times as high as a person without a background. So what we do is we help pay the deposits. So if they come and we have certain, obviously, rules or policies, you have to be working for 90 days, or we have a few set rules. And if they meet all of that, then we help pay their deposit to help them get a place, because again, that leads to them getting their children back. So it's just, it's very deep. It helps a lot of people. So we're doing that part on our own, as well as we're donating to some of the bigger charities, some of the homeless shelters. I live in Georgia, so I live in Gwinnett County, and we have one here called House of Hope, where homeless mothers go for a shelter. And then they have a program they put them through to help them become self-sufficient again. So we donate to them as well. So it's like we try to pick charities that help women rebuild their lives.
That's awesome. That is amazing.
It's sad, and it's a lot of this stuff you take home with you, just to hear the ladies that I've helped and were able to give jobs to, just to hear some of their stories on how they're doing right and they still can't see their kids, or their kids were adopted while they were incarcerated and they didn't have any clue, or just some of their stories. You just take it home with you and you just want to do more. And so that's what we're here for, just to help one another.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful.
Thank you.
With everything going on, you have the time to do all of that. That says something. It says something about you and helping the community. And I think it's amazing.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's all, I give God all the glory. I pray to him more than anyone could know. When people bring that to me and I'm like, what can I do to help? It all comes from God. So the more he gives me, the more I know it's more to do. So.
Okay. Now, can you believe the year is almost over? What is, for all of the businesses, your foundation, what's like your whole next step for for all that you have going on?
My next step is to grow the foundation, to grow it, to make it self-sufficient. And in order to do that, I have to grow the businesses. So I plan to grow Honeybees is basically kind of out there. It's picking up pace. It's going the hair care line, and now I want to grow Be Bougie home collection, and I want to grow that to more products. And my goal is to basically get on someone's retailer shelf so that we're able to help more people.
I love it. I love it. And how do people find you? Be Bougie, Be Natural? How do they just find all of it?
So Be Bougie is www.beebougie.com. We're on Instagram at Be Bougie Home Collection. We have not really started the Instagram for that too much because we're still in the beginning stages. So my hair extension company is called The Hair Plug, and that's www.DAHAIRPLUG.com. And that Instagram and Facebook is the same thing, and it's the Hair Plug Boutique. So, and And then the last one is Honeybee's Hair Care Collection. And that website is www.honeybeeshaircare.com. And Honeybees is spelled with a Z. And the Instagram for that is the same thing. Honeybees Hair Care is the Instagram for that one.
Okay. She spelled it out for you. If you missed a letter, go back, listen again, because she straight up just spelled out for you guys. There's no reason why you can't go to the site or to the Instagram and send a message and be like, I need these bottles.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Or if you want to volunteer, help us volunteer with the foundation. We're all for that as well.
Oh, yes. Let's give back. Everyone's had a hard year. Let's give back even more. Share the blessings. Let's share the blessings. Well, thank you, Brandi. Thanks for coming on and talking to me and sharing everything that you got going on. I love it. Keep it going. Don't stop.
Thank you.
Yo, we have had some great guests. And recently we've had some awesome guests. So I'm a fan of everyone that will have something to share about themselves, about their community. Feel free to reach out to me if you want to be a guest, because if you're doing something amazing and you are changing people's lives the way Brandi is, or you have something to share the way our past guests have, let's do it. Let's have a conversation. I'm all about it. Just reach out. Just reach out. I'm your host, Rockshana. Today's guest was Brandi Biviens. Be sure to tune in each week for a new episode. And remember, everything and anything goes. The sky is the limit.
Music for the Things That Nature podcast is an original track by Jared Sacramento called Dosage.